Hi, I'm Barry Scanlon, and welcome to another edition of our high school football show at LowellSun.com. Our game of the week this weekend is Lowell traveling to and taking on undefeated Westford Academy. The game is Friday at 7 p.m. If you are unable to go to the game, please check out LowellSun.com. We will have live coverage. Last weekend there were several outstanding performances by some of our high school athletes, including Westford Academy topping Wayland 34-14, thanks in large part to Ian McInerney's 85-yard touchdown run on a kickoff return. In other action, Billerica freshman quarterback Nick Laspada led Billerica to a 14-0 victory over Methuen, and Tewksbury running back Joel Altavesta ran for 187 yards and 2 touchdowns as Tewksbury took it to Haverhill. Those performances were terrific, but CARMINE Frongillo is here to introduce you to a young man who had an historic performance last weekend. CARMINE, take it away.
We're here at Tyngsboro High School today with Tommy Sullivan, our senior running back for the Tigers. Tommy had quite a game for himself last week. Scored 6 touchdowns in a big win over Boston Latin. He rushed for 323 yards and had 500 all-purpose yards. Can you just describe a bit how that game was for you?
Felt awesome. Coach just kept calling my number, and I just kept taking it. Everyone blocked great. The wide receivers, the linemen. We should just be able to just pound it down their throat, and they couldn't stop us.
Talk about just your confidence level at that during some point during the game.
It was just unbelievable. It was a rainy night, and I didn't think we could come out and do that, and we did. And I felt awesome. I broke some school records, and formerly held by my older brother, so I felt good at home too.
Tommy's older brother is J.J. Sullivan, a former star running back here at Tyngboro, also went on to play at Bentley College. What's it like? I mean, how much advice? Does J.J. give you any tips or anything like that about running with the football?
Not sort of. I usually just try to follow in his footsteps, and there's always a joke around the team that I'm J.J.'s kid brother, but no longer that is. Just
talk a bit about your season. Other than the game was great, I think you have 11 touchdowns this year, almost 700 yards rushing.
Things are starting to click in gear. Everyone's doing the right things, making the right assignments, and we're looking better and better as the year goes on.
Big game was at Arlington this week. League game for you guys in the DCL small. How important is it to get this win this week and keep the momentum going from last weekend?
It's really important. It's crucial. We want to start the year off in our league really strong, and we want to send a message to everybody else that we're not going to back down.
CARMINE also talked to Tyngsboro coach Mike Woodlock about Sullivan.
Have you had any backs, or have you ever seen a back have a game like that? It sounds just an amazing accomplishment.
Yeah, well, I was here to see Tommy's older brother J.J. run, and he definitely had some of those games. In fact, I think Tom was about 8 or 10 yards shy of the record for yards in a game, but I did let him know that J.J. did it about 40 carries, and Tommy did on 15. Yeah, it just seemed like every time we gave him the ball, we had some good blocking, but he just made people miss, and he's almost always the fastest guy on the field. I think Tommy's got a little more top-end speed, and J.J. might have been a little bit bigger. But generally they both just have a nose for finding a hole, and they hit the hole hard.
What's he like as a kid? What's he like as a person?
Oh, he's a great kid. He's fun to be around. I have him in class twice a day. He's a lot of fun. He keeps everyone loose. But game day, he's as serious as anyone I've ever seen. You know, he loves football. He's the type of kid you want to coach.
Thanks, CARMINE. Now it's time to throw the crystal ball to our resident football expert, Rick Harrison, and we'll check out his weekend football picks.
All right, not a bad grab. Also pretty good on the picks last week, 18-4. Now in this week's schedule, it once again looks like the most intriguing games are going to involve Merrimack Valley Conference teams. A lot of them are too close to pick, so you better check Thursday's chart because I might not make my decision until the very last minute. We got Westford playing Lowell. And last year the game went into overtime with Westford winning. Now Lowell is overdue to beat a quality team, but I just think this might be Westford's year to go all the way. We have Billerica and Andover playing. Billerica's 3-0 so far, but a lot of people think that they haven't played a quality team yet. So we're going to find out this week if talented freshman quarterback Nick Laspada and the Indians are for real. We also have Dracut and Central Catholic playing. Last year was a 1-point game, and I think that could happen again this year. Both have played 3 quality teams. Dracut got past Everett and Brockton without any major injuries, so I think that's going to hold them in good stead. Tewksbury, the only slam dunk I think that we have on the schedule this week for the MVC teams is Tewksbury is playing Methuen, And Tewksbury's got Joe Galino, the MVC Lineman of the Year, back from last year. And they've also got Joel Altavesta running wild, so I'm thinking Tewksbury's going to win that one fairly easily. The last game, which should also be a slam dunk, is Chelmsford at Haverhill. The only problem with that is that Chelmsford over the years has had a lot of problems with Haverhill Stadium, and that's where they're playing Friday night. It's been like a black hole for them. Even when they're having a good year and Haverhill's having a bad year, Haverhill has upset them a couple of times, so we'll see how that one turns out. So once again, be sure to check Thursday's chart in the Lowell Sun and have a great weekend.